Maybe piggybacking a little bit on that, Andrew, we've been talking to some shared customers, folks who use both user testing and Figma, and I have noticed, you know, some level of, what I mean, I guess to reel it back a little bit, when I talk to, because I primarily talk to teams who are trying to figure out how to build more customer feedback into their product development process or whatever process they're involved in. And what they've recognized is that they can't take on all of this on their own. They have to actually bring the team along. And a lot of times, the people that they're bringing along are designers. So when you're talking to your customers, and it's interesting, you mentioned only a third of your users have the design title in them. But when you're talking to like your typical user at Figma, are they also telling you that, they're doing some design, but they're also getting feedback and iterating on it on their own as a designer? Like, are you hearing more of that than maybe you have in the past?
I mean, certainly so there's a few different cultures within design. There's sort of like an open design culture. We're going to share things and we're going to get feedback, and it's not my idea, it's our idea. And then there's a sort of more closed, like, this is my thing, I'm going to come up with this, and it's going to be the best thing, and no one will have sort of, will have come up with anything better. And I think we can all think of different companies that kind of represent those kinds of perspectives. But when you really think about the companies that are successful, they're certainly still getting lots of feedback from different angles, whether it's from customers, whether it's from each other, whether it's from a separate team within their organization. And those teams seem to be doing really good, strong work. And those teams seem to be also maybe happier because they're having these ongoing conversations, as long as they can get clarity about who makes the final call. Because that is certainly something that comes up when people sort of spin around in circles, getting feedback, different kinds of opinions that maybe aren't fully grounded. That seems to be really frustrating for teams. And somebody at the end has to say, this is the thing we're doing, this is what we're shipping. And then let's move on, let's reflect later.